Welcome back to Talk About It Podcast. How you been? How you doing? Welcome to Talk About It Podcast. How you doing? How you been? Hope you're doing great. But if not, it's 24 hours in a day. You could always make it better. All right, jumping in right into today's topic, 2018 draft players. It's a good one today.
I'm gonna go first.
All right, go first.
I'm gonna just say a few notable names from this draft class.
Okay, cool.
Mikal Bridges, Suns. Michael Porter Jr., Nuggets.
DeAndre Ayton, Suns.
Oh, can I get to that?
Yeah,
Colin Sexton, Cavaliers. Shai, whatever you want to call him. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We know their teams, but okay.
Thunder. I'm just
okay. Go.
saying it
All right,
because.
continue. Go ahead.
And the best. Well, no.
The best.
Trae Young. He's not the best, but Atlanta Hawks. He beat the Sixers.
He's not the best. Mikal Bridges is the best to come out of this draft class.
Stop it. Get some help.
He's the second best behind Chris Paul and the Suns.
What?
And the best to come out, Luka Doncic, Dallas Mavericks.
Luka Doncic.
Yes.
You think he's the best?
Well, obviously,
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Didn't we talk about this before with Curry? Has Luka Doncic made it to the Western Conference Finals? The Eastern Conference
No,
Finals.
he hasn't made it around he hasn't made it past the first round of the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
However,
However, what? Say what you got to say.
he's still the best player to come out that draft class. It's between him or the other guy. You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say his name.
Trae Young took down.
I'm a Sixers fan, so I don't want to say his name.
Trae Young took down the healthy Sixers.
The game here, if they can't make him down the street.
You got Mikal Bridges. He's in the finals. I'm just saying that he's over here locking up Giannis, making these big plays or whatever. All right, he's the one.
Locking up
Yes,
Giannis.
Yes,
He had 41.
I know. Either way, though.
Okay.
Mikal Bridges is the best player to come out of this draft class.
An idiot sandwich.
Me personally, I value defense over offense, right? I value defense over offense. So Luka, he's a great offensive player, but him being 6'7" and can't lock up a fly is absolutely horrific to watch. It honestly is. Like, there's no reason you're 6'7" and Trae Young is a better defender than you. That's not even arguable. It's straight facts. You're 6'7" and can't lock down anything. It's actually despicable.
Aren't you a fan of James Harden?
I won't say a fan. I'm a fan of Giannis, but it seems like he can't really do anything in the playoffs. It's 2-1 right now. Probably about to get probably 6, go to 6 or 7. I'm still taking the Suns.
I think 7.
7?
Yeah, I think 7.
The Suns are still gonna win because they got Mikal Bridges. Just saying.
Okay, so we already know who's the best
Who?
out of that draft class.
Who?
Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, he is. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, all right, so we're going to rank them.
Okay, rank them then. Mikal Bridges. Yeah. Okay. Who's number 2?
Stop.
What?
Luka. Guess you could put Trae.
Trae.
Guess. Luka, Trae. Colin.
Okay.
Shai. MPJ. Ayton.
Okay, so 4 out of those 6 names you just four out of those 6 names you just 4 out of those 6 players you just named, they're averaging 20 or more. Colin Sexton hasn't made the playoffs.
24.
Huh?
He's averaging 24.
I said 20.
Look at this team.
Okay, Colin Sexton, he hasn't made the playoffs. Shai Gilgeous hasn't made the playoffs. You said Luka and Trae.
Bro, look at these people's teams.
Luka and Trae,
bro.
they've both made the playoffs. Okay.
I know.
But me personally, like I said, I value defense more than offense.
That's good.
Because defense wins championships. As you can see, DeAndre
What
Ayton.
puts points on the board?
Defense. Defense creates offense.
What puts points on the board?
Offense, of course.
Okay.
But without defense, you don't have offense. It's as simple
And
as
the
that.
team with more points at the end of the game
Yes.
wins the game, right?
You're right. But if you can lock down, if you made it to the NBA, there's no way you're can't score at all. Like, if you make it to the NBA, you're competent enough to score. So if you have a team full of defenders, they might not average 20. They might not even average 15. but they can still put points on the board. Everyone in the NBA is able to score. Okay, you don't get to the NBA just strictly off defense.
Why do you believe that Michael? I said Michael.
Mikal Bridges?
Like, yes,
I
yes.
told you. I just told you. I value defense over offense.
Okay, but you said he was locking up. I'm not a Giannis fan, but I
Okay.
know he was not locking up Giannis. 'Cause
Either way,
Giannis
though.
had like 40
Okay.
the other night.
He still lost. It
He
doesn't
won
matter.
last game.
Yeah, he won last game, but the game before that, he might have had 42 or 40.
But how you locking somebody
Whatever.
up and they have 40?
That's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. If you drop 40 and you lose, well, who cares? That's all I'm saying.
But he didn't do his assignment right.
His
If Giannis had 40,
Yes, he did.
all right, bro.
He did his part.
That just mean they did more on the offensive side of the ball. The defensive side, Giannis had 40.
Yeah, and everybody else on that team, the rest of the Bucks, I think they shot like 15 of like 42 or 19 of 42, something horrific like that. All right, Giannis, he had himself a field day, but the rest of the team, they suck. So if you let Giannis dominate, if you let one player on a team dominate, and then everybody else, they suck, they're not. You can't get anywhere. That's the thing.
But
You feel me?
who's guarding Giannis?
Mikal or Jay Crowder.
So how is they locking him up?
All right, they weren't locking him up, but still though, they did their part. Just like with Curry. If Curry is on a team full of bums, you let Curry have 50, and the rest of the team they play.
I mean, the point guard that was guarding Curry didn't do his job right.
Whatever. If they win the game, at the end of the day, that's what it matters, right?
Okay, but the guy that was guarding Curry, imagine how he's feeling. He's like, oh, we won, but Curry had 50 on me.
All right, I don't care how he feels. To be completely honest with you.
All right.
Basketball isn't a game about feelings. Ask Kevin Garnett. Don't care. He doesn't care. I can guarantee you that. But either way, though,
I
Mikal
don't
Bridges.
care what Kevin Garnett thinks. He's
Either way, Mikal Bridges.
care about Kevin Garnett.
If we go in, DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley, Luka Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr.,
Bagley, haven't heard that.
Trae Young, Mo Bamba, Wendell Carter Jr., Colin Sexton, Kevin Knox, Mikal Bridges,
Obama.
Shea Gilgeous, Michael Porter Jr., Robert Williams, Jalen Brunson, Devontae Graham,
Brunson, yeah.
Gary Trent Jr.
Went to Nova.
All right. So if we're just going off those couple of names, I just named a few players from that draft class.
You did.
Robert
You
Williams.
said Mo Bamba, though. Like,
Robert Williams, I would say he's probably the best defender out of this draft class. Then you got Mikal
I wish
Bridges.
I knew who that guy was. I wish I did, but
Celtics bull.
Oh, yeah.
Always
okay.
getting all the rebounds in 2K.
Yeah, okay, him.
Dark skin with the dreads.
I don't know what he looks like, but I know that he gets all the boards.
Oh,
Okay.
right, bet. Yeah, though. If we're going like defense, Robert Williams, Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, Mo Bamba, I guess. I mean, Mo Bamba or Michael Porter Jr. But either way, though.
Where did Jalen Brunson rank?
In defense?
Do you even watch Jalen Brunson?
Not really much of the Mavericks, to be completely honest with you. They don't do anything besides Luka just comes down and scores 30 every night, and then they just lose the game.
But you watch
The
Bucks.
Suns. Yeah, the Bucks and the Suns. And I watched a lot of different players. I watch entertaining basketball. Luka,
Giannis is entertaining to you?
Giannis dominating, yeah. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Shaq, he I don't get how people like Shaq but hate Giannis. I just don't. But anyway, though, that's a topic for another day. Mikal Bridges, he didn't.
So you think Mikal Bridges is the second best defender from the draft and the best from the draft?
Yes. Robert Williams, he's the only, in my opinion, he's the better defender than Mikal Bridges, right?
Mm-hmm.
He averaged less points, more rebounds, less assists,
He's
right?
a bigger guy.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
would hope he averages more rebounds.
Mikal Bridges, he's a small forward, power forward,
Small.
whatever, interchangeable. 13 points, 2.1 assists, 4.3 rebounds, right? Those aren't like blow your mind type of number.
Average stats. Average.
Okay, exactly. But at the end of the day, his team is doing a lot better than the Celtics. And he contributes a lot to that. Him along with Chris Paul.
Anybody else you want to name?
I mean, yeah, Devin Booker and
I
DeAndre
was about to
them.
say.
You got them. You got them. But what I'm
say.
saying is Mikal Bridges, he's the second best player on the Suns. Bro, I told you, I value defense more than offense. If Devin Booker, he's an incredible scorer. His defense,
Devin Booker is the second coming of Kobe Bryant. But
what? I don't get why people keep saying. Why do people say that?
all right, so
Devin Booker is nowhere near Kobe. Nowhere near Kobe. On the offensive side, maybe, yes. But on the defensive side, that's what people be forgetting. Kobe, he wasn't just an offensive player. He was an incredible defender, too. All right. Devin Booker,
so you think Mikal Bridges is over Trae Young?
Yes, I do.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm not a fan of Trae Young,
Neither am I.
but come on, bro.
Trae Young, he's...
bro.
What? Trae Young, he's not a better defender than Mikal Bridges. I told you, bro. Defense wins championships. It shows.
So just you're a better defender makes you a better player?
In certain situations, yes. Mikal Bridges, he's not just a defender, though. He can get you a couple buckets if you need him to.
Yeah.
Like,
So can Luka.
yeah, but he can't guard anybody. That's the thing.
Luka's like dirt. Like they both can score, but they both like don't stick defense.
If Luka goes out there and drop 30 and his opponent has 35, his opponent wins. It's as simple as that. So like I said, defense is a very important part of basketball. I would say personally, it goes defense, rebounding, offense. Yeah, I would say those are the top three. Defense, rebounding, and then offense. I'm putting offense third because offense doesn't always win games. Look, right? There are some teams like in the early 2000s. Most of these teams, they weren't scoring over 100 points.
I'm aware.
Exactly. So, because that's when they actually played defense back then. But nowadays, it's not really a lot of that. Besides Kawhi and Mikal Bridges, Giannis and
Draymond, Rudy Gobert, Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, Ben Simmons too, right? Throw him up there.
Hey, first team all defense. But
Made first team out there. That's probably gonna be his last time making it. Cause this season he probably gonna play for the Shanghai Sharks.
all right, so
So what? What?
MPJ is MPJ a good defender?
Yeah, somewhat. I would say so.
Colin Sexton is a good defender too.
Yeah, he's really fierce on that side of the ball. He puts a lot of effort in.
He's not a big guy. He's
I
not
mean-
tall like Mikal Bridges. So.
I mean, yeah, though you got Gary Payton. He was a great defender.
So
Gary Payton?
no, I'm not talking about that.
Oh,
You think Mikal Bridges is the second best defender out of this draft?
who's better? Where you rank him in defense?
I don't know, but I know DeAndre's up there.
DeAndre? Yeah, I said DeAndre right behind Mikal
Collins up there.
Bridges. Yeah, is Colin Sexton better than Mikal Bridges at defense?
Yes. And overall, yes.
You think?
Yes. Yes. Yes, bro. Yes. Mikal Bridges. He's in the finals. That make him the best player out of this draft class? What? He's not even putting up best player numbers. 13?
I told you before, stats don't paint the full picture.
Bro.
Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, Chris Paul, three great defenders on the Suns, along with Jay Crowder, along with Devin Booker, who was an incredible scorer, but not exactly the best defender. 4 out of those 5 players that I just named in that starting 5, incredible defenders. How do you think they got to the finals?
So
How do you think they got to the finals?
Both sides of the ball.
With defense.
What?
Jay Crowder and CP3, they weren't there last year. Last season, they weren't there.
Let's say if Jordan averaged 13 every year he was in the league, would he still be considered the GOAT?
No, of course not.
So how is Mikal Bridges the best in his draft class?
Bro. That's Jordan averaging 13. That's something completely different. You can't compare a draft class to a GOAT debate. You just can't. That's not reasonable. That's blasphemous.
All right, so let's say this. Let's go with the 96 draft.
Okay.
Kobe, AI, Nash, those three names, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Kobe's the best out of that draft class. To
Okay.
most people.
Okay.
Kobe averaging 13. He averaged 13 throughout his whole career. Is he the best out of that draft class? You got Allen Iverson and you got Steve Nash.
No.
So Kobe's not the best out of that draft class.
No, he's not.
So
Is there a second coming of Allen Iverson in this draft class? Yes or no?
no.
Okay then. Is there a second coming of Steve Nash in this? All right, Luka. But yeah, though, like it's Steve Nash.
Bro, I'm confused though because 13 points makes you the best in that draft class? When you got Colin Sexton averaging 24, Michael Porter Jr. averaging 19.
Defense. That's
Come
what I'm
on,
saying.
bro.
All I'm
Trey
saying.
Young, what did he average this year? Was it
I don't know.
20?
Whatever he averaged. I think
I want to say 28, but it was
last season it was 29 and 9. There was only like 4 other players in history to do that.
And Mikal Bridges is the best player in that draft class.
Defense creates offense. Without defense, there is no offense.
But he's average on the offensive side of the ball.
Look.
Is he not?
Yes, he is.
He'll make a few shots, but he's not like really
Look, right?
all
Look.
that on the offensive side of the ball.
All right, that's great, but like, no one expects him to be a scorer. On a championship team, you have your great role players. Mikal Bridges, he is an incredible role player.
What? How
What?
you a role player but you the best in your draft class?
Look,
What? You know what makes you the best in your draft class?
what makes him the best in the draft class?
I said what makes a person the best in the
All
draft
right, what makes them best in their draft class?
Scorer, good defender, and accolades.
When people think basketball, they always think score, right?
Ben Simmons.
When people think basketball, they always think score, right? Putting the ball in the basket, right?
That's the concept.
Yeah, that's the concept, but nowadays the concept has changed.
It has.
Yes.
No, the concept is let's see how far you can make the shot from.
Okay, you're not wrong about that. But either way, though, I still value defense over offense.
That's good.
All right, it wins championships. That's all that matters at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. Like I said, whoever is in the NBA, they're competent enough to put the ball in the basket. So if all that matters is that you get it done on the defensive side, and if you get it done on the defensive side,
All right,
everything is gonna flow on the offensive
is
side.
Kevin Garnett a better defender than LeBron?
It's debatable, but I mean, yeah, he is. Kevin Garnett, is he not?
Bro, no. No.
Is LeBron a better defender than Jordan?
That's debatable.
Is he a better defender than Jordan?
I just said that's
No,
debatable.
it's yes or no, yeah. Yes or no.
I can't give you an answer right now. But
Okay, buddy. All right, then. 6'6" guard winning DPOY
you're not.
and the MVP and the championship. Only people to do that, it was him and Hakeem Olajuwon. Giannis might do it this year. I don't know. But even if he doesn't, it's still going to be an incredible feat. All right, Jordan and Hakeem. 2 players, that's it. DPOY, MVP, and championship.
You're off topic.
Whatever then. All right, come on. Let's hop back on the topic.
I'm cutting that out.
Don't care.
Bro, he's not averaging more than 15 points. How does that make you the best? Just you're a better defender. You're the best defender from the draft. You're the second best defender from the draft. That makes you the best out of the draft class,
If I just said, are you not listening to this song?
bro. I'm listening. I just want to
If
process.
you
it.
make it happen on the defensive side of the ball, he is not dumb. He's not like his basketball IQ isn't like incredibly low. It's not like he can make it happen on the offensive side. He's not the best scorer in the league. He's not the best scorer on his team. It doesn't matter. He can put the ball in the basket if you need him to. All that matters at the end of the day is defense. If you have defense, you can create offense. That's what the coach is for. They run offensive plays beforehand in the game.
If he was just a good defender but not really that good on offense, say
could-
he was averaging like 5 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would he still be the best? It's a yes or no question. It's a yes or no question.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Don't say I don't know. It's an answer to this question, and it's very easy.
All right, no.
Okay then.
But either way, though, bro, I told you, no one in the NBA is not.
You got Hall of Famers in this draft, bro,
Yeah.
and you put Mikal Bridges in there.
Bill Russell.
I'm talking about Hall of Famers in the 2018
I know.
draft.
I'm saying Bill Russell.
Bill Russell what? Because you comparing, when did he play, the 50s, 60s?
Career
No.
averages. Career averages. He's never averaged more than 20 points.
First off, it was way, way different back then.
What does that mean?
It was first off, it was like 16 teams.
No, I'm just trying to understand though, because if Bill Russell, he's regarded as one of the best players of all time, in some people's minds, he's regarded as one of the best players of all time because of his defense.
Casuals.
Because of his defense, right?
Have you ever seen a clip of him playing defense?
No, I haven't. Because I don't watch the 60s or 50s or whenever
There's
he
no
played.
film from then.
I mean, yeah, of course not. Either way, though.
How do you know he's a good defender or not?
That's what some people told me. Like,
I heard he was playing against bums,
yeah, he was.
which is probably true.
He
So how
was
does that make
playing.
you a good defender? You're playing against bums.
I'm going off what other people said, all right? In some people's minds, he's regarded as one of the best players to ever do it. All right? One of the best players to ever do it. But Mikal Bridges, he's not even, all that just because he can't score.
He's not even top 3 in that draft class.
How did Draymond make an all-star team averaging like 10 and 6? He made an all-star team averaging 10 and 6. But Mikal Bridges,
He's not, Mikal will not make an all-star team like that. Averaging 13, he will not.
but Draymond can.
As you said earlier, Draymond, he got lucky, but
Yeah, he did.
Mikal Bridges is not making an all-star team.
All right,
With
so-
those stats, come on.
Bro, it doesn't matter what the stats. If you get,
Yes, it does, bro.
If you get wins,
How do you get into the Hall of Fame?
If you get wins
How do
and
you get into the Hall of Fame?
you help your team contribute to those wins, that's all that matters.
How do you get into the Hall of Fame?
Accolades.
Exactly.
Okay.
And also you contributing to those accolades. Like, you could win a chip, but you could, like, ride the bench.
You're right.
So him averaging 13 points and the Suns winning the chip, I mean, he contributed a little bit, but it was really...
No, this is his season averages. This isn't what he's averaging in the finals. All right, next game he could turn up and drop 30. I don't know.
That won't happen.
That won't happen.
That won't happen.
Didn't he have like 27 in game 1?
I can bet you that he will not drop 30.
Really?
I will bet you that he will not
Really?
drop 30. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
He'll drop 50. I'll bet you. He's dropping 50. He's dropping 50.
How much
All right?
you want to bet?
I want to bet 20. Let's bet 20. He's dropping 50 next game.
All right.
He's dropping 50. That's for sure. Mikal Bridges, yes, he's dropping 50 next
Yo.
game. That's a guarantee.
Shut up.
That's a guarantee.
Shut up.
All right? He's the best player to come out of this draft class. I'm saying it now, and it's going to happen. Well, I mean, it's already happening right before our eyes, right? He's the best player in this draft class. It's as simple as that. That's all I've got to say.
That one.
All right, who do you think is the best player?
We done everything.
No, I'm just asking. Who
You
do
know
you
who I
think?
think is.
Luka?
Yes. But yeah,
So there's nothing I can say to change your mind.
I'm sorry, but I mean, you can't make a case for Mikal Bridges. You can't. You just can't. Like, you can't make a case for Mikal Bridges. You
All right.
can't.
All right, if that's what you think, then sure.
Well,
I guess that's it for today, folks.
talk about it. Episode 4. Bye, guys. Peace.